Thursday night baseball on the show as we join you first of this 4-game weekend set. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Stepping up now, Chip Hayes. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. First of this 4-game weekend set as the opening pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, they have to be very happy with Aledmys Diaz right now. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Set to go now, Geraldo Silva. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Soler over to his left, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go. Now at the plate, Rougned Odor. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot for him. That is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But, hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Fastball got him looking. As that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
All right, here's how the Royals are lined up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Jorge Soler. This guy's got as good an arm as anybody in the big leagues. And I love to see if balls hit to him and watch him let it fly. He loves to compete with his fellow Cubans, Puig and Cespedes, and see who has the best arm.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Daryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt? He's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Daryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Mitch Haniger goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In now, Gary DaCosta.
First baseman, Gary.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 15 long balls and 43 RBIs. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Dalton Pompey, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, Matt, he's been struggling, and they're coming right after him. He finds himself once again in an 0-2 count.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Taylor Motter comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here now is Mike Zunino. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Mike Zunino.
Way out in front. 2 out, nobody on. He's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Short end of striding in once again. Chip Hayes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there at the knees, strike one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Geraldo Silva.
Geraldo Silva.
As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Chopped weakly to the right. Foul ball, strike two.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Digging in to try it again. Aledmys Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. One more. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rougned Odor. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary DaCosta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. Digging in the switch hitter, Dalton Pompey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, they've really struggled here. Now, I know this is the first game of the road trip, and maybe they're not comfortable in the surroundings yet, but this offense has got to get it going.
Chopped weakly to the left. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first. Taylor Motter steps into the box. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
So we got him swinging. Taylor Motter goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Mike Zunino will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Got him to go down swinging there. Mike Zunino goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Third baseman, Chip.
And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Seattle. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in once again, Geraldo Silva. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Aledmys Diaz is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Ready once again, Rougned Odor. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in. Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Mariners are down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5. Ready for another chance? Mitch Haniger. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. 1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And, boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just one hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Gary DeCosta is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Chop foul over towards the dugout. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Now another 0-2. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Taylor Motter steps into the box. Starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
He's still looking really solid here in the ninth, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. Mike Zunino stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Ready for another shot now. Chip Hayes. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And that misses inside. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
And a swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Mariners are down to their final strike now. Seattle, good night.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a 1-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Volkan Oldenburg wins for the 23rd time in this one, the top total in the league, as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. Drew Smyly couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious...
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.